and Nika, and we come from Celje Youth Center. And today we're gonna talk about media literacy for Project Voice. Today we will show you how to become a media literate, so the media doesn't control you, but you control the media. So, Nika, can you tell me what is media literacy?
Yeah, it's not just about spotting the fake news, but it's also about understanding who created the content and why, to spot bias and fake news, and to asking yourself what's the real message here. It helps you to think for yourself and make smarter decisions. So what do you think? Why does it matter to be media literate?
So, because the media shapes what we think, how we feel, and it can even affect our mental health, our mental state. That's why it's important to know which sources are trustworthy, to stay calm in this information overload, and to recognize clickbait, bias, bubbles, and tokenism. Okay, so can you tell me what is clickbait?
Yeah, and you try to remember this because it's later going to be in the quiz. Clickbait is basically headlines or pictures made to get your attention and convince you to click on it, with misleading or hiding the actual content. This is called clickbait. There is another word that it's good to be aware of when it comes to media literacy, and it's bias. Do you know what that means?
Yes, bias is an unfair preference for either or for or against something, which can affect the decisions or actions.
Okay, let's see if you will guess which one is bias in the quiz later. There are more types of bias, and one of them is called advertising bias, which means influencing opinions to promote product or services. Did you ever heard about the filter bubble?
Yes, so actually, have you ever noticed that on TikTok, for example, your friends For You page is different than yours? That's not random, that's basically algorithm at work. It tracks you, what you like, what you click, what you watch, and it gives you more of the same content, basically. That's how we end up with a filter bubble, only seeing one side of things. And that's risky. It reduces exposure for different opinions, different information, and it makes it harder to access balanced information.
So did you ever have a real life experience with that?
Yes. So for example, if you ever thought about buying a frying pan and then boom, your Facebook is full of adverbs about frying pans and different ads. No, your phone isn't reading your mind yet. But your clicks are giving it clues. Algorithms are sneaky like that. So you can do an experiment when you and your friends search for same thing on Instagram and see how different the results will be and be based on your search history.
Okay. Yeah, it happens sometimes. How to pop the bubbles, and you can try this to read from different sources, to follow people you don't agree with. You can also use incognito mode sometimes, and most importantly, keep thinking. So there is another thing that is known in media literacy, and it's tokenism. Have you ever heard about that?
Yes, so this is the practice of doing something such as hiring a person who belongs to minority groups. only to prevent criticism and give the appearance that people are being treated fairly. So when it comes to representation in the media, ask yourselves who gets to show more in the movies, books, or different ads. Who is always the hero? What's the stereotype? So ask yourself who is shown, how are they portrayed, and who is completely left out. By understanding inclusivity, you can help young people support more inclusive media and value different stories. And what can we do as youth workers?
Well, as youth workers, teachers, or just smart humans, we can help young people to put on their media literacy glasses and view all media with a critical lens, to analyze headlines, influencers, and ads, to compare, verify, and think for themselves. So that's all we have about media literacy. There is still some place for wrap up.
So to wrap up, media literacy is like your superpower in this digital jungle. It's not just a school thing, it's a life skill. So you can spot bias, manipulation, algorithm tricks. Nothing can fool you. So go ahead, turn on your critical thinking and throw your media glasses on and become a true media ninja.